There's Matt. There's Town. There's Matt About Town.
Greetings humans and welcome to this week's episode of Mad About Town. I am here with
Rowan, Jade,
Joe
and Sam.
What's been happening in the life of Goodnight Nurse?
Well, this last 3 weeks we've just been doing a small North Island tour, which is why we're here on this fine evening in Wellington, hanging out with our friend Streetwise Scarlet. And it's been really cool, good fun shows, and it's kind of our first headlining shows that we've ever done in the long history of our band. So yeah, it's been cool.
Oh, good. And the album? You got the new album out, right?
Yeah.
Look at me, I refused to research stuff last night. I was like, I'll just go in there fresh, I'll wing it. But yeah, look, I'm on the spot now. What is the album called, and is there some sort of concept behind it? Are you doing like the whole Dream Theater thing and making like a crazy journey, or?
No, that takes way too much effort. Yeah, our album's called Keep Me On Your Side.
Yeah, he's wearing the t-shirt.
Oh, there it is.
A little self-promo there.
there you
I knew
go.
the interview was coming up, so I thought, yeah, and that came out a couple of months ago. It's been doing really well, and we're really proud of it. So we just write individual songs about different things that happen in our lives, and we went over to Australia August last year for about a month, and yeah, just recorded it. Took ages, but yeah, we're really happy with it.
Yeah. So how's the response in Aussie? You guys sort of getting the...
Yeah, it's good. We're heading over there after this tour in a couple of weeks. We're doing a tour over there. Yeah, we haven't been there in a while to play shows, so it's going to be cool. We've got kind of been building up the following through the MySpace, things like that, you know.
Yes,
so.
the MySpace page. You've got a bit of a rep on the MySpace community. What's the deal? Most prolific page for New Zealand artists, or is Savage sort of creeping in there? And
Savage is about to take the title, but it's been like a really popular page for a long time now. You know, we've had over 2 million song plays and over 1 million page views, and you know, like 43,000 friends, and yeah, so it's been cool, and it's a good way of getting your music out there and people in other countries to hear you and stuff. It's good.
Right, yeah. And how's it working as, like, you know, our band? And it's pretty much you guys are like family, right? Because you're always sort of fighting.
Me and Sam are new, so we've just joined the family.
Right.
So, but it's like mum and dad and kids. So they kind of.
They're always fighting, me and Jaden.
Me and Joel will just kind of fight and then complain about these two behind their backs.
We're just like, why are they fighting?
But then
Biggest
when they've been in
MySpace
band
page.
as long as we have, there'll be these two will start fighting, and then
As long as these two don't get divorced, we're happy.
Yeah, that's so you got to try and sort of.
a broken home situation. We don't want that with the band.
Yeah. And what's in the pipeline for the band? Have you guys got some sort of plans for world domination, or?
we're gonna concentrate on Australia for a little bit.
Yeah.
Album's coming out over there in July, and the single actually goes to radio over there today.
Awesome.
So yeah, hopefully hopefully it does as well. It's been doing over here, and we can do more tours, and then we're probably going to release the album in Japan a little bit later in the year as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Get in
So
Japan. They lap up that Western
Yeah,
stuff,
that'd be
man. They
cool.
love it. If you had to pigeonhole yourself, would you say sort of the pop punk, power pop sort of thing, or?
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
the easiest way to describe it, I think.
Yeah. And where's your favourite spot in New Zealand? Like what sort of places got like the best crowds or the craziest?
Hot Springs.
Taupo Hot
I think
Springs.
it's meaning for shows.
Yeah, for shows. Yeah. I didn't quite. You got all excited. You're like, oh, I've got this one. No, I got this in the bag.
I think one of my favourite shows was Homegrown at Wellington. I think we all played real good, and the crowd was awesome, all singing along, and it was just so fun having like 4,000 people singing all the words. You're like, yes.
Man, so cool that all those New Zealand bands can sell out something that big, and it's, you know, it can be a whole, you know, just a New Zealand thing.
Yeah.
And all those people turn up to support it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, Goodnight Nurse, thank you very much for coming here and doing it. Thank you very much.
for having us.
Awesome. Cheers.
There's Matt. There's Town. There's Matt